Hi everyone. If you're watching this in the first few weeks of January and you feel heavy or perhaps a bit directionless, I want you to take a deep breath. You aren't doing anything wrong. While the rest of the world is screaming about new year, new you, gym memberships, and 5-year plans, many of us are sitting in what I call the January fog. You might feel a sense of languishing, that middle ground between depression and flourishing where you just feel lost. Today I want to explain the psychological and biological reasons why you feel this way, and why doing nothing might actually be the most therapeutic thing that you can do right now. First, let's look at the adrenaline and dopamine hangover. For many, November and December are months of high sensory input, social obligations, and high stakes expectations. When January hits, your nervous system finally exits survival mode. Think of it like an elastic band that's been stretched out for 2 months. When you finally let go, it doesn't just return to its normal shape, it goes limp. That limp feeling is your body demanding rest. Biologically, in the northern hemisphere, we are also in the deepest part of winter. Nature is dormant. The trees aren't achieving anything, they're conserving energy. As biological beings, we have a biological winter too. Feeling lost is often just your body trying to tell your mind to slow down and match the season. Then there's also a tyranny of the fresh start. Psychology tells us about the fresh start effect, that idea that we are more motivated at the beginning of a new cycle. But for those struggling with anxiety or burnout, this fresh start feels like a mountain we aren't equipped to climb. When you see others setting goals, your brain starts a should storm. I should be meal prepping, I should be journaling, I should be excited. In therapy, we know that should is often a form of self-aggression. It creates a gap between who you are and who you think you ought to be. That gap is where that feeling of being lost lives. You aren't lost, you're just disconnected from your current reality because you're staring too hard at a future that feels impossible right now. So what is the antidote? It's gentle orientation. If a 12-month map feels overwhelming, I want you to focus on a 12-hour compass. Ask yourself, what does my system need in the next 12 hours? Maybe it's a nap. Maybe it's a glass of water. Maybe it's permission to delete the fitness app for a week. You don't need to find your way out of the fog today. You just need to learn how to sit comfortably in it until it lifts, because it will. And when it lifts, you might feel more prepared to go after your goals. Remember that your rest is just as important as your movement. If you feel like you need a physical way to settle this lost feeling, I've recorded a companion video, a short grounding meditation designed specifically for the January fog. You can click that in the description. Remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. Be gentle with yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.